Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go.
And this is now today's
Well, Peter,
lineup.
there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Pato is flagged offside. Great vision, and this is Pato, and he's running. Pato! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we...
Marquinhos. And Robertson. Mbappe. Pedri. Good ball, good take. Threads one in. And it's Neymar. Hernandez. It's Van Dijk. Rice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Osimhen. Camavinga. Rodri produces the perfect tackle there. And here's the chance to counter. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Pato was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Robertson. Now Mbappe. And here's Osimhen. And it's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Hernandez. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Hernandez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has been knocked clear. Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe opts to... It's Lewandowski! There it is! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
after 32
Just
minutes
so
is
calm under pressure,
number
and he
20,
managed to fashion
Robert
a fine
Lewandowski.
finish.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end? And the shot! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 11.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Robertson. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The goal scorer for Nigeria after 39
One
minutes
sweeping
is
move executed
number
with
18,
deadly efficiency.
Osimhen.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Applies the finish! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Marquinhos. Bellingham. It's Camavinga. Bellingham. And it's Messi. And it's Bellingham.
There will be
This
a
looks...
moment
Takes a
of
shot!
time.
It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Osimhen.
Nigeria go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now this could be a chance. Flashes it across. That's not going far.
I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Nigeria to lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Please welcome our players.
And the action is back on the way. Kamavinga. Robertson. Robertson. Passes short. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nigeria with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Van Dijk. And Koundé. And it's Messi. Here's Rodri. Now it's Pedri. Robertson does well to stand firm and defend it. Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Alexander-Arnold.
Nigeria are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And this is Lewandowski. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar, he's got away. Oh, he's shoots! Well, now it's that's another chance. It's in. They're back within reach. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
So is this the start of a comeback? Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos. And Robertson. Mbappe. Bellingham. And it's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Rodri producing a good steal there, showing on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. It's Camavinga. Rodri, and it's Pato. And he's lost his man here. Great ball and chance! And it's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Number 17, Hattrick. Hattrick. Hattrick.
Nigeria can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Kane coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Well, I'm not sure this is one for protecting the lead, Peter. The manager seems to be telling him to keenly press from the front.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Chance, surely! It's there! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
After 79
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Pato.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Lewandowski. Ambitious ball here. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. A probing pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Neymar. Hernandez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi, this is promising.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
We are into stoppage time. And here's Lewandowski. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Adams. Koundé. And it's Koundé. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Lewandowski, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Nigeria certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. So we're up and running. Robertson going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Shot could be on. That's going to go a long way. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Shapes to shoot! They scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Nigeria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Marquinhos. Camavinga. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Osimhen. He's having a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Nuno Mendes. And it's Rudiger. Bellingham. Over to the left. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has not gone well.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Played through into space. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Valverde, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Not a lot we need to say about that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he's bustling through. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Nigeria present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He is through here. Bellingham. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Camavinga. Chance! And that's off target. Casemiro. Howson. Rudiger. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Camavinga. Camavinga! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the through ball. Valverde receives it in a wide position. Real chance! He scored! And they are cruising away. Again. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Robertson. Back towards the middle. It's Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. Marquinhos. And claimed it back swiftly. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. It's Lewandowski! It's in! They're back within reach! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Nigeria give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Mbappe, good purposeful running this. Looking for the run, and it hits a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's managed to get it. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nigeria needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Lewandowski. Valverde. Messi. And now the breakaway. Played out to the left flank. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Strokes it back. Oh, super! Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Osimhen is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Mbappe is flagged offside. Messi. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold has created 1 goal already. Bellingham. Rudiger. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe! Oh, that should get the job done. That's a sharp pass. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Ha segnato al 71esimo minuto, numero 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Una sostituzione.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's found a way through. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bellingham. Mbappe!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nigeria will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Nigeria are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, what has happened here? Played it again. Up he goes! Crossed in once more. Can he fit it? Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Numero 10, Messi viene sostituito con il numero 18.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Looking to play him in. Messi. Rudiger with the slide tackle there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Nigeria didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
È possibile fumare solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham, and this is Lewandowski. Oh, that was vital. Yamal. Now it's Haaland. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Looking for the run. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his... He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Après 12 minutes de jeu, le numéro 7.
So, a breakthrough already. Robertson. Marquinhos. And it's Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Haaland. Nigeria are behind here despite their domination of possession. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. It's a good foot in there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can he find a fit? And the shot! He would have been quick to recover this. Mbappe. Ødegaard gets a foot in here.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
This looks promising. Osimhen! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Shifted it to the flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mbappe. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's made its way to... And he shoots! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Nigeria get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Ødegaard. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He has a look up. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nigeria looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get on the end of this? Hakimi looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. Takes aim and crosses. Mbappe. Bellingham.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Camavinga.
temps additionnel.
And here's Osimhen. And this is Lewandowski. Good read, needed to be. Spread it left. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Merci d'accueillir les deux équipes.
Here we go again. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Shapes to shoot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Osimhen clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Gusto. Ødegaard. He's had it taken off him. Camavinga. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
52 minutes de jeu par le numéro 20.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Nicely spread. Yamal.
Nigeria are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Zubimendi. It's a really well-measured ball. Bellingham. Oh, super find. Oh, that's big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Attention, changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Nigeria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he was quick to react. Gusto. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has ended up in no man's land. Andri. Kubasi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, that's well spotted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. This might spell... Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And they've got rid. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And this is Lewandowski. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Haaland. He's through and all along. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. Mbappe. It's Van Dijk. Nigeria will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It's a searching pass, not the most accurate pass.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18, le numéro
Messi.
21. À leur place, le numéro 41, le numéro 22. Changement.
Bellingham. Decent ball now. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they've got a throw. He has found the way through. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Foot in. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Alexander-Arnold.
Additionnel, 3 minutes.
Played out to the right. And the number on the board is 3. He's found a way through. Knocks it into space. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Les personnes chargées de la sécurité sont priées de se présenter au
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those...
Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. He's having a shot! Sensational from Bellingham! He's got himself an absolute peach. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Camavinga.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Jesuschrist. Serginho. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. And here's Osimhen. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Marquinhos. And it's Robertson. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Osimhen. Might be danger here. He's cut it out. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball. Xavi Simons providing an outlet on that flank. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. An instinctive delivery. Van Dijk gets it away. And that is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Messi. That's a throw. And it's Bellingham. Messi takes a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Opts to play it back. Bellingham. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? Now, who's going to be first to this? Nigeria are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Played back in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the shot's on here. And the shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Nigeria really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Kamavinga. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Robertson. They want to be quick to recover this. Nigeria looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He has found a way through. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's trying the shot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Xavi Simons. And he's got the beating of his man. And he has been fouled there. Xavi Simons. Szoboszlai. Shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold is short. Not the most convincing of passes. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. Musso with the clearance. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick reminder today.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Nigeria merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Nigeria head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're off again. Nigeria carrying a 1-goal lead. Back towards the middle. Alexander-Arnold. And Jamal. Akanji. And it's Stones. Now Simons, Mbappe, and he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's going for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Szoboszlai. Xavi Simons. Serginho. Can he get onto this? Oh, look at the space here. Oh, what has happened? Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Simons! Oh, the ball's in for the pieces! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Robertson. Bellingham. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shoots! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Goal scorer for Ajax after 61
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Nigeria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
18, Osman. Coming on to replace him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
15,
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nigeria still have the cards to affect this game. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the counter is on. He is through here. Xavi Simons. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that looks a decent ball. Kane! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And it's Bellingham. Xavi Simons. Rafinha. Nigeria needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Decent chance! Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ajax go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Marquinhos. Rafael Leao. And here's Lewandowski. And this is Kane, steaming on goalwards. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Camavinga.
There will be 5 minutes
Camavinga
added
showed
time.
plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. 5 minutes to add. Rafael Leao. And here's Lewandowski. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rafael Leao. And this is Kane.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kane is on his up. Shot a goal! And we're done. Nigeria illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Nigeria desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never
Please be
going to
made
win
aware
like that.
Smoking is only permitted in
Thanks to
designated
Jim
areas
alongside
within
me,
these
and as the
grounds.
fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Ugly work that goes unnoticed, and he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So it's down to business here. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. It's a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foot in. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Robertson. Robertson puts his foot on the gas. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Osimhen. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nigeria are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Lewandowski. Osimhen. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. That's a look and place it forward. Robertson. Oh, they can break here. It's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Lewandowski. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. To Ruben Neves. And it's Camavinga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga. Guardiola gets good distance on it. Cleared without complication. Ball is over the line. Robertson. And it's Camavinga. And this is Messi. And Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Tacho gets over and intercepts. Madrid finding their passes. Camavinga. This looks promising. It's Bellingham. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Kane. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! Now that looks a decent ball. Kane. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
He gets big, sticks it away. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not kicking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Osimhen is onto this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's Camavinga, he's picked his way through. Camavinga had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. And here's Osimhen. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Camavinga! Now that is commitment to the cause. Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Lewandowski looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's found a way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! In he goes again! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Nigeria really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nigeria have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Lewandowski. It's a loose ball. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe. Kane. He can run onto that. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Lewandowski! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
Corner
dorsal
number 4
17
coming up here.
será sustituido por el dorsal 27.
They've played it short.
Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Marquinhos cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that
Lewandowski! It's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Messi.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
That'll be a throw. Nigeria making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Out again for a throw-in. He has found the way through. Oh, great run, magical! Cross in, looks like a good one. And it's been taken short. In once more. He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Quality ball.
Fadio.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Mbappe.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Fadio. Ruben Neves. Now he's got space here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Time for a change in personnel. Kane being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
5 minutes to add. And this is Kane. Foden. Kane. It's Kane! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Nigeria were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.